here to here. So where my ski was right there, the track will be that wide. So what you're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, is make a nice dynamic steered turn, almost carved. All right, so the tail is going to go an inch, and the tip will go an inch. So you're basically 2 inches wider than your ski. That's as wide as the track is going to be. So once you start it, keep that feeling of, oh, I'm only leaving this wide track. So you have to tipple. You have to get it to the tip to lead the tail. It's got to be almost in the same track. What's the widest track that I could leave?
The length of your ski. The
length of your ski. If you're doing a pivot slip, you would do so you're taking that and you're going whoop. And the narrowest track you could leave is
straight line.
The straight line edge line. So it's a little bit off of that. If somebody were to follow you, they'd see your tail move just a little bit. They'd hardly see your boot change direction, but it would. It would go from here to here. Right? So it's hard to see when you're watching a student. If you're just watching the boot, you get tuned into it. But if you're following a student, it's easy to see the ski tail. You see the tip will go and the tail will go. So that's the cast all the way down Bob's.
I don't know.
You're going to leave two tracks that are that wide, inside ski and outside ski. If it starts to go wider, you better start thinking about more edge angle early in the turn without twisting. So it's going to go tip.
You're not going to get caught.
It's almost a carved turn, almost a purely carved turn, not quite. Cool? That's the test.
So I think I can do it if I just
straight line. Straight line in a little bit of a wedge.
Right.
There you go. Mini pizza. Let's go for it. How'd that feel there, Chad? That was sucky for doing yesterday.
Yeah.
Very sucky. So it's going to be hard to hold this track narrow. So you got to make sure you hold the turn long enough. So you're going to get going like a freaking madman.
Do mad women count?
Mad person.
Mad identifier.
I thought that was applied to me.
Really hard.
Hard on this side.
Yeah. All right, Marion, show us how it's done.
Oh, it's not done fast?
That was good. Yeah. Cool. advanced skiers in a wedge. So leave the outside ski a 10 centimeter track or a 30 centimeter track or whatever. Wow, look at freaking Alice.
I felt at home when the whole group did these try and leave it narrow tracks. I thought that was the best skiing of the whole group.
When we did that.
When we did
Awesome.
that.
You look great. Thanks.
That was pretty good. You slowed things down,
I was
not
trying to keep it in
speed-wise,
control.
but movement-wise, and it forced you to keep the track under control. That makes
Good job, Mike.
That was everybody.
Chad.
All right. How'd that feel? It's weird because you don't know how wide your track
Yeah.
No idea.
is. You have no idea exactly.
I didn't want to look down.
When we did it at Levy, the snow was soft and the sun was just in the right. You could see the tracks. You know, you could see two carved tracks, but they weren't pencil thin. You know, they weren't pure carbs, and that's the goal. So now